Hello students, now let us see the voltage source and a current source. Okay, basically elements are classified into two types. Their elements are classified into active elements and passive elements. So our voltage and current sources are come under active source classification. So our voltage and current sources are active elements. Okay, voltage and current sources are active elements. Okay, so active elements are further divided into two types, that is AC and DC types elements and dependent and independent types elements. Okay, so dependent and independent are different classification, AC DC are different classifications. Okay, here in DC again you will have voltage and current sources, in AC also we will have voltage and current classification. Okay, so elements are classified into active elements and passive elements. So our voltage sources are come under active elements because active elements are sources of energy. Active elements are sources. Okay, active elements are further classified into DC and AC types and dependent and independent type. Okay, so in DC and AC types, DC is again having voltage source and current source, AC is again having voltage and current source, and dependent independent are different classification. Here passive elements are our RLC components. Okay, this is about elements classification. Now let us see these two classifications, AC and DC sources, dependent and independent sources. Okay, now let us start our AC and DC sources. Now let us see what is a DC voltage source and what is a DC current source. Okay, so the DC voltage source statement is the voltage supplied by electrical energy is constant with respect to time. Okay, the voltage supplied by electrical energy source is constant with respect to time, then it is called DC voltage source. That means the source voltage is always constant in DC voltage source. Here you can see this is a graph for DC voltage source. Okay, voltage on y axis, time and x axis, you can see the voltage axis is constant throughout the time period. That means this value is constant whenever you consider time. Okay, so the voltage is constant with respect to time, then it is said to be DC voltage source. Okay, these are the symbols for DC voltage source. Okay, plus and minus positive terminal, this is negative terminal. Okay, our current leaves positive terminal and enters negative terminal of the battery. Okay, our current leaves positive terminal of the battery and enters negative terminal of the battery. So these voltage sources, DC voltage examples are, our live example is a mobile battery. A mobile battery is also a DC voltage source, battery and DC generators. Okay, these are the voltage sources, DC voltage sources. Okay, so the battery in our mobile is a DC voltage source. Okay, it has three terminals like this. Okay, it is a DC voltage source, DC voltage source. It has a voltage around 9 volts, 12 volts, etc. Okay, that is an example of DC voltage source. Now let us see DC current source. So DC current source is similar to DC voltage source, but here the parameter is current here. Okay, the only difference is it is current, it is voltage. Okay, the DC voltage is the current supplied by electrical energy is constant with respect to time. Here the current supplied by electrical energy source is constant with respect to time. So this is the graph, this is current graph over time period. Okay, so it is constant throughout the time period. You can see this value is constant, it is not changing. For example, it is a 5 amps DC current source. Let us say this is symbol for current source. Okay, this is the direction of current, this direction shows current source. Okay, if I take 5 amp current, it is constant throughout the time period, that is DC current source. Okay, I hope you understand. DC voltage source is nothing but its magnitude of voltage is constant throughout the time period. DC current source is current is constant with respect to time. Okay, that is DC voltage source and DC current source. Now let us see AC voltage source and AC current source. Now let us see AC voltage source and AC current source. Okay, here the AC voltage source is a voltage source. The voltage supplied by electrical energy source changes with respect to time. Initially for DC voltage source this was constant. Okay, the voltage supplied by electrical energy source is constant for a DC voltage source. Now for a AC voltage source, the voltage supplied by electrical energy source changes with respect to time. That means here this is a time axis and this is a voltage axis. You can see here the voltage magnitude is changing for every instant of time. Okay, for this instant of time this is the voltage magnitude. For this instant of time I am considering it as T1, it has V1. So for T2 it is V2 and for T3 it is maximum. Okay, it is V max, and for T4 it is reducing again, and for T5 it is 0, and for T6 it is negative value, it is minus V. Okay, so the value of voltage is keep on changing as time progressing. Okay, that is nothing but AC voltage source. Okay, AC nothing but alternating current. Okay, so for AC voltage source its magnitude keep on changing with respect to time, that is nothing but AC voltage source. The voltage supplied by electrical energy source changes with respect to time. For a DC voltage source it is constant, for a AC voltage source it keep on changing. Okay, similarly for a, so this is symbol for AC voltage source. Here V of t is nothing but voltage is dependent parameter of time. Okay, that is nothing but V of t, that is AC voltage source symbol. Here this is nothing but a sinusoidal wave, so this is a sinusoidal wave, that's why it is AC. Okay, The symbol is mentioned here. Let us see what is the AC current source. AC current source is also similar to AC voltage source, but here parameter is current. The current supplied by electrical energy source changes with respect to time, that is AC voltage source. Here also the current, this is current axis, this is time axis. Okay, the current changing its value for every instant of time. Okay, current is keep on changing for every instant of time. This is symbol for current source. Okay, so this is about AC voltage source and AC current source. Now let us see what are dependent sources and what are independent sources. Okay, here is the classification of dependent and independent sources. So our electrical sources, both voltage and current sources, can be classified as independent and independent. Okay, both can be dependent, or either of them can be dependent or independent. Okay, so here what is independent source? Let us see. So independent source is nothing but the value of source. The source value doesn't depend on the circuit parameters. Okay, it is fixed one. The value of source doesn't depend on circuit parameters. Its value is fixed. Okay, the examples are nothing but our ideal voltage source and ideal current source. Here the term ideal means the internal resistance of voltage source and current source are treated negligible. That means we don't consider internal resistance of our voltage source and current source, then it is treated as ideal voltage source or ideal current source. So our ideal voltage source and ideal current source are independent sources. They don't depend on any circuit parameters. Okay, these are the symbols for our independent sources. Okay, this is for ideal voltage source, this is for ideal current source. Okay, and its value is fixed. Okay, it won't be affected by any circuit parameters. That is independent source. Now let us see what is a dependent source. The name itself indicating that it is dependent. The value of source is a dependent value. Okay, let us see what is it. The source value depends upon a voltage or a current elsewhere in the circuit. Okay, the source value of the source voltage depends upon the voltage or a current value elsewhere in the circuit. Okay, the value of voltage source is depending upon a voltage or current somewhere across some element in the circuit. Okay, that is called dependent source. So you will come to know what is a dependent source when we go to problems. Okay, so this is a symbol for a dependent voltage source. That's why it is called a controlled source. That means the voltage source can be controlled by any voltage or current in the circuit. Okay, here this is a symbol for dependent voltage source, and this is symbol for dependent current source. These rhombus shaped voltage sources are dependent sources. Okay, here this V can be written as K times V1. Okay, K is constant and V1 is voltage across another element in the circuit. Okay, V is the source voltage and this is dependent upon voltage across some element in the circuit. That means if V1 changes, our V changes. That means V depends on V1 value. That's why it is a dependent source. Okay, similarly for a current source, our source current I is depending upon a I1, because I1 is current in element somewhere in the circuit. Okay, so if the current changes I1, our source current I also changes. That's why it is also dependent element. Okay, that is why it is a dependent, it is voltage dependent voltage source, and this is a current dependent current source. Okay, similarly there are few more examples for dependent sources, that is current dependent voltage source. If my value of current changes, our voltage will change. That means this is a plus minus, this is a voltage source, but its value is depending upon current in somewhere in the circuit. Okay, if I1 changes, our V changes. That's why this is a voltage source which is depending upon the current. Okay, that is current dependent voltage source. Okay, similarly you will be having a current source whose value is dependent upon a voltage. Okay, if the voltage value V3 changes, our current changes. Okay, this is voltage dependent current source. Okay, first of all, this first one is a voltage dependent voltage source and this is a current dependent voltage source. Okay, the second current source is current dependent current source, here voltage dependent voltage source. So you have four types of dependent sources: current dependent current source, voltage dependent current source, similarly current dependent voltage source and voltage dependent current source. Okay, these four are the types of our dependent sources. So this is about voltage and current sources.